How you been though, Bjorn? How's life?
It's been going. With the PD yesterday.
Let me go over there so you can hear you. Hold on. You quit the PD?
Yeah,
Shit.
it was good
So,
timing. I got some things planned, and this will make everything line up well. It'll be less suspicious if I quit now than later.
well, last time we spoke here, I told you that I got some shit in motion. Finally is happening. We're in the fucking middle of it. But the plan was, I'll be honest with you, right? Listen. I don't fuck with that Charlie motherfucker no more. Listen, I used to like that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Charlie was my dog. That was my dog. But after the shit that been going on over there, I don't fuck with them no more. That's me putting a long story short, because there's a lot of shit to explain. But that's what you gotta know. I don't fuck with them no more.
Okay.
And let's just say that we are robbing every single faceless asset there is. That's already begun. Yesterday, the first robbery took place. Now, I will say, I don't know if you can call it a robbery. Let's just say, yesterday, the first incident took place. And right now, we're pretty much chest deep in it. I wouldn't say we're chest deep. Soon to be neck deep in this shit. We already have some of the assets that are suspecting us. Um, there's some more assets that are lined up. There's one asset that's going to have his whole fucking place blown up. And after all that shit, Bjorn, after we deal with all these fucking assets, all these plugs, we move on to, the higher ups. Charlie, the boss, whoever the fuck else is up there. Burn the whole place down.
When's the last time you spoke to Charlie?
Today. He gave me this bomb I have.
And were any of these assets that have already been robbed, any of them happen to be part of an MC?
Mm, well, no. Why do you ask that?
Do you think any of the ones that might be suspicious of you happen to be part of an MC?
Oh yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I know that you did meet with Charlie because I watched you walk out of the house earlier today. And since you left, several people in MC Cuts have been running in and out of there, as well as I saw Charlie pull up in a motorcycle into the
Really?
driveway. There's been constant movement at that house for the past like
And
hour or
what
so.
patch did you see running out of there?
It was hard to tell. I I think it might have been Misha, but I don't know for sure. I saw
Bitch,
several people in cuts going in
bitch
and
ass
out.
motherfucker. That bitch ass motherfucker. That bitch
Sucking on that Charlie
fucking bitch
robot
ass
cock.
Misha motherfucker.
I don't know for sure though. It was really hard to see what the cuts were, but it could have been him. I think it was either Ravens or Hounds. And
Did
I
you
know
see the
Misha's
color?
been involved in a lot of this. I couldn't tell the color.
If I had to guess, it was Misha's fucking bitch ass. So was that before or after us?
After about within 20 minutes of you guys leaving, two guys in cuts went in. A little while after, three people left, two in cuts, one in a non-cut, and then after a while longer, Charlie pulled up in a motorcycle and parked in the driveway with two guys waiting on the side door. They went in, and then shortly after, two more people in cuts pulled up. So at least four or five in there with Charlie, almost all in cuts.
Hmm. Let me ask you a question, Bjorn. You have a listening device?
Like for the to
For
like listen to
phones. To tap
phones.
into phones, yeah.
I don't, but I need to get one. I have
Now,
access to
cause
them.
okay, if you, I was there yesterday, right, and I stood by the house in a bush, and I was just listening in on Charlie's phone calls.
I don't even know if I've ever seen a
Mm,
Hounds member at a
That's something you
meeting.
could do, maybe. I forget what the
well,
fuck's going on.
I guess I'll tell you this is when I watch the house, I'm not actually there. I've got cameras all over the island right now, and I'm
Mm,
watching a lot of stuff from elsewhere.
okay.
I ain't gonna lie though. Have you ever seen the Hounds at the table?
The stable?
No, the table when at the meetings. Have you ever seen a Hounds member there at the meetings for it?
I honestly don't know.
I feel like I've never seen one.
Is Misha Ravens or Hounds? I can't remember.
He's
Ravens.
Ravens.
Who runs the Hounds? Is that like Seamus?
Sean McQuillan.
Sean. Okay. Okay, I would bet it was Ravens then.
What does he? I was gonna say, what does he look like? Because I mean, we trying to figure out who the fuck it was yesterday that came out, right?
I
Mm.
mean, they were messed up, so it was hard to tell. And the camera I use is black and white, so that's why it's hard to tell the color of the cut.
But this is good though, Bjorn. And like I said, right, like today we have another plan lined up. Well, I'll just tell you, we're gonna blow up Mishy's fucking warehouse.
Mm.
Like I said, he's been going around fucking snitching to everyone and their fucking dog and hamster and mom. He's been telling everybody everything. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Okay.
McQuillan.
He's gonna be dope. But I mean, shit. Any information you
fuck
can
you
gather
spell
like
it?
this is good.
This is the first time
No.
I've ever seen Charlie use a vehicle. I've never seen him out driving before, but I watched him pull up into the driveway on a motorcycle.
Really? Normally drives a black SUV.
I didn't know that. Do you know anything about a coin that has TF on it?
No. You know anything about a white card?
Like a white faceless card?
Ah.
I don't know what type of card.
Are you
Here's the
talking
thing.
about the one that was on the table today?
So here's the thing, right? Yesterday when I was listening to the phone call, he mentioned something about a white card, and then today when we were at the meeting with him, there was a white card on the table.
I
It
seen
wasn't. It
it.
wasn't. Hold on. It wasn't white. Did you look at it?
Now, I mean,
I looked at it before. So I looked at it before we left. When you guys was walking out, I got a good look at
right?
it. It was a card, and it had some kind of logo on it, and it said marked, and it was red.
It was a red card.
It was red, and it said marked. And when we left, Ming asked about it, and Charlie said, "You don't want to get one of those."
I've heard about those.
Mm.
Someone's told me about them before. I have to double check with them, but yeah, I've heard you don't want one of those in certain colors. If you get it, means they're after you.
Shit. So why would he have done the table for us to see?
The person that I knew that told me about him used to be a faceless asset, and he knew about it because he worked for them. There's a red one, a blue one,
Who
and
told you if it don't mind, don't mind me asking?
I don't think I can reveal that right now. But I'll check with him when I can and see what info he can give me on that and get back to you about it. Is your stuff with Misha happening today?
Yeah, it should be. Unless anything changes, it should be today.
With how much like people are going in and out of that in and out of that house right now, it makes me think something like they're up to something today. There's a lot of movement there right now. With Charlie running around and 4 to 5 people running in and out constantly, besides you guys, like it seems like something might be going on today. So you guys might have to be real careful.
Do you ever
I
see
mean,
just
yeah.
regular people running in and out of that house, like not getting affiliated?
Yeah,
Like, do you know what like they do for them?
I don't. Um, I mean, a lot of pretty much anyone I see go in and out is usually masked up, but sometimes I've seen people run out of in and out of there that I spoke to earlier in the day wearing the same outfit, so I was able to know who it was. Um, and most of the time, it usually is people in gangs. I guess the only non-gang people I've seen, if you could call them non-gang, would be people that are like clown associated.
So who have you seen that are clown associated?
Cuddles with someone else. I
Bro.
saw so you know when you've seen the City Chronicle bot giving out information every day?
I've seen that, yeah.
Well, you notice that it keeps asking like it does a check like on 2 people like Bella Lux and Frank.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it seems so you know what's going on with that, right? Like they have a fail safe, so if
Yeah,
something
yeah,
happened
yeah.
to
Heard
them, it
about that.
releases. So it seems like Frank and Bella are the ones that could be dead because I saw Nora retweeting this stuff.
Well, that's
But
because they
right
got
before,
snatched up.
so that's what I figured. I figured
So, well, Frank was on a phone call yesterday with Charlie. That's the phone call I was listening to.
so he's okay then,
I
or
believe he was in the ICU, but
mm,
he's not dead.
okay. So I'll tell you the first day that the Chronicle bot started, 5 minutes before those twats went out, Flippy, Arnie, Cuddles, and a fourth person I couldn't identify ran out of that house.
The fuck? What the fuck could they be doing?
I don't know, but with the pattern I've seen, like when they tried to assassinate Leon Edwards, it seemed like people met up at that house afterwards. And so it made me think those 4 were involved with whatever happened to Frank and Bella because the people seem to meet at that house after something goes down, before and after, it seems.
I mean, you want to tell them what happened to Frank?
Go ahead.
I mean, the manor called us down and told us they snatched him up. They beat him up pretty bad and put him in the ICU. So I don't think it was anything to do with those 4.
They must have been up to something else then.
Hmm. I think you're not wrong though. Here's the thing, right? When Misha spoke to, I found out through somebody that Misha was calling everybody up and telling them, to be suspicious of us, right? That person told me that Misha mentioned that it will all be revealed today. And if you've seen them running out of the house, something is definitely going on today. Now we suspected it to be, which I still think it is. I think because I put in an order with him yesterday, right? And he told me yesterday that the orders are gonna happen either today or tomorrow. So I assume he's gonna give me the order today, and he expects it to be robbed. Which the plan was to rob it. Like our plan was to rob that order. But now I don't want to rob it. I want to make it seem like everything's normal and we just pay for the shit.
The orders through Misha?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, at this point, he might be setting you up with that.
It might be. What I think he's trying to do though is, like I said, have us rob the order to confirm his suspicions.
I mean, maybe he'll have people on standby in case something goes down, but if you guys just do it normally, then maybe nothing happens.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it could just be a test.
It's good to know though, Bjorn. But listen, once we deal with all these assets, I'll be honest. Whatever information you can gather, whatever type of intel you can gather from these cameras, will be good to know.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And
keep
then,
watching and see what I can get.
then once we dealt with these motherfuckers, Bjorn, we go for Charlie.
You ever seen Sneaky going into that house?
Yes.
So that wasn't a
Can't
one-off thing.
remember when though. Sneaky's been arrested on like 4 different faceless operations.
God damn.
He's at 1,000,000% involved and does a lot
That
of stuff.
motherfucker some buns.
I was on a Darkstone convoy where I got hit with a sniper rifle by Brandon Valentino, and Sneaky showed up on a rooftop with an SMG and started gunning people down and got arrested.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be honest. We hit all these like Sneaky, for example, right? I don't think he's a plug of any sort, but he's still one of their assets, right? He's still like you said, does all these jobs for them. He's still an asset. They should be hit too.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt he's very high up with them or does much, but he definitely like works on some shit for them. And I've seen him, I think only once going in and out of the house, but it's hard to watch it because, you know, if I stop watching the camera for 2 minutes, I could miss someone going in and out.
Yeah, not wrong. I seen him walking out yesterday, watching the house for a while.
So when you ask that, Ming, are you guys unsure of like who all are assets for them?
A little bit, yeah. I'm just kind of curious on what they do. Because I mean, there's some people in the meetings like I don't know. They just kind of there. I don't know what
I mean,
the
I
fuck
got
they
a
do.
list of basically confirmed assets. A couple of these names on this list are people that have died. There's several assets that when the PD scooped them up, they took cyanide pills and died before we could interrogate them. But this is the list I got: DJ Cooper, Stephen O'Connor, H.S. Perez, William Hunter, Raymond Romanos, Silas Moreno, Andre Tyson, Frederick White, Arthur Rain, Cuddles Fish, Nate Karamas, Sneaky, Fred Mango, Brandon Valentino, Sparky Kane, Lucatar, Clive Anderson, James Malding, James Kelly, Zachary Weiss, Gregory Flowers, Mark Steele, Dio Ivanov, Susie Carmichael, Matthew Colby, Misha Standel, Michael Manx, Aubrey Webster Forehead, Joe Quinn Jimenez, Shang Lu, and Finley Milton.
Hey, I ain't on that list.
This was my list of 100% confirmed faceless assets.
God damn.
And these aren't the ones, these are just the ones that basically were 100% confirmed. Not even the ones that were
Motherfucker getting
made.
slopped up by the whole city, huh?
Sick. But you gotta keep in mind, there's a lot more than that too, right? Like,
Oh, I know. This
Any-
is a
any-
list
any-
of 30 names, and these are the only ones that like I could confirm through the PD investigations and my like camera work.
well,
There's
you gotta
probably at
see it
least,
too, right? Like, if you
15,
named
20 more.
yeah, if you named one gang leader, that means the whole gang's a faceless asset.
Well, yeah, so on this list, the only person in Hydra I have is Susie Carmichael, but I watched Flippy run out of that house and Arnie. So there's at
That's
least
what I'm saying. If you
multi-
named
so-
one person from a gang, that means the whole gang's an asset.
Yeah, and this list is 30 people, so it's likely there's at least 50 people that are assets.
All right. I Bjorn, we gotta go and get some shit moving. It was a good meeting with you, my dog.
Yeah, if
Meet up again
anything-
soon.
Yeah, hit me up if anything big happens. I'll be watching
If you
for
if you
info.
if you see anything important, let me know.
Yeah, I'll hit you up if anything big happens or I see anything that like I think might help you today.
All right, my dog. You stay safe, all right?
All right,
We'll be in touch.
good luck.
I love you.